Iranian boys, girls all IRGCTEHRAN FNA Foreign Minister Mohammad Javad Zarif strongly blasted U.S. President Donald Trump for his recent remarks against the Islamic Revolution Guards Corps, and said that all Iranian boys and girls are IRGC. Today, Iranians boys, girls, men, women are all IRGC, standing firm with those who defend us the region against aggression terror, Zarif wrote on his Twitter account on Saturday. Asked about Iran's reaction to the possible designation of the IRGC as a terrorist group, the Iranian foreign minister said, "It will certainly be a very harsh reaction." After Trump's latest remarks against the IRGC, Zarif posted a tweet to support the IRGC. In relevant remarks on Saturday, Zarif blasted the U.S. for its hostile policies against the Islamic Revolution Guards Corps, and warned of Tehran's tough response if Washington labels the IRGC as a terrorist group. He declined to elaborate on the details of Iran's response, and said, "God willing, you will come to see Iran's reaction." His remarks came few hours after IRGC top commander Major General Mohammad Jafari said imposition of new sanctions by Washington against Iran means a U.S. withdrawal from the nuclear deal, and warned that the U.S. should leave the region and stay 2,000 kilometers away from Iran if the Countering America's Adversaries Through Sanctions Act (CAATSA) comes into effect. The Islamic Republic of Iran sees implementation of the Countering America's Adversaries Through Sanctions Act (CAATSA) as the U.S. unilateral withdrawal from the nuclear deal, and as we have declared in the past too, if the U.S. New Sanctions Act comes into action, the U.S. should transfer its regional bases to 2,000 kilometers away. That is as far as the range of Iranian missiles, General Jafari said last Sunday. Away from CAATSA that puts Iran under Presidential Executive Order 13,224 and considers the IRGC as an entity supporting terrorist groups, Gen. Jafari noted reports coming from Washington that the U.S. president's new strategy intends to designate the IRGC itself as a terrorist organization, and issued a tough warning to Donald Trump, saying, "If reports prove to be true that the stupid U.S. administration intends to designate the IRGC as a terrorist organization, then the IRGC will also specify the U.S. Army as a group and target like ISIL in all parts of the world, especially the Middle East." He further noted the U.S. objective behind its growing hostilities towards Iran, saying the U.S. is wrong to think that threatening Iran and imposing new sanctions on the country can force Tehran to sit to the negotiating table on the regional issues. The Islamic Republic of Iran intends to solve the regional issues somewhere else other than the negotiating table. The U.S. should know that there is absolutely nothing and no one to negotiate about or with, the IRGC chief commander stressed. He said any U.S. sanctions would ruin the chance for any kind of interaction forever. These sanctions accomplish the experience of the nuclear deal for us. An experience that showed that the U.S. makes use of talks as a means of pressure and hostility rather than interaction or problem-solving. The Americans should know that the Islamic Republic of Iran will use the opportunity provided by the Trump administration's stupid behavior towards the nuclear deal to make a leap in its conventional defense, missile and regional programs, he added. CAATSA is a United States federal law that imposed sanctions on Iran, North Korea and Russia. The bill was passed during the 115th Congress, 98-2 in the Senate. In the part that pertains to Iran, also known as Countering Iran's Destabilizing Actions Act or CIDA, the Sanctions Act focuses on punishments specifically addressed at the IRGC. On August 2, 2017, President Donald Trump signed it into law while issuing two statements simultaneously that he believed the legislation was significantly flawed.